Horoscope Cancer 2017. With several planets entering new signs this year, you'll have the opportunity to make some changes. They will certainly involve hard work, facing up to reality, and making difficult choices. However, the need is there, and it's far better to know and understand what's going on than to be oblivious. What's more, the universe is helping you out by putting a couple of pivotal planets in just the right places to support your efforts. A willingness to grow will make the world your oyster. At the end of August, Jupiter moves into Virgo and your solar third house. Until then, you'll be putting your purchasing power into practice, maybe tweaking your portfolio just a little bit more after the overhaul you gave it during the last half of the last year. Watch your spending. Large purchases may be required now as a part of the natural cycle, and that's okay, but beware of thinking that you can pay back any amount no matter what. High risk is not your strong suit, and once Jupiter changes sign you may feel dismayed at your material gluttony. Once the change is made, you'll shift to adventures in commerce and communication. You may open your vistas by studying something new, or you may find that life by itself brings you a fresh outlook. You've been dealing with secret worries and hidden issues over the past 2 years, perhaps feeling trapped. However, once Saturn enters Cancer in June, you'll begin to make progress again toward the things you want the most. It's time to cut the meat from the bone and keep just what's valuable. The next 3 years can be incredibly empowering and rewarding because you are willing to go it alone if necessary, and you have the self-discipline to take on tasks you might otherwise shun. Saturn battles are won by small, consistent efforts, even in the face of no apparent progress. If you are willing to work hard and think long-term, this can be a decisive time for you, and you can make changes that you felt helpless to effect for several years. Chiron in your solar 7th house has been bringing out every relationship issue in the book since 2 years ago. You may realize that your partner is wounded in some critical way, psychologically or spiritually, or she or he may actually be ill. This is the time to bring healing into your life, and the first step may be finding the answer to the question, what wound am I hiding from myself? Uranus's move into Pisces in March may introduce an unfamiliar sense of abandon to your nature. You may want to jump ship, travel the world, and forget about your obligations. You may yearn to broaden your mind, read Aristotle, or just head for the wilderness. Whatever path you choose for your quest, to do so is to keep yourself young. Eventually you'll be able to sort out what's worth pursuing. The fact is, you do need to make some changes in your direction, maybe big changes. Feel them through now, listen to your instincts, and make some course adjustments in the next few years. You'll be much better off when the heavens light up and require you to change in that direction anyway. 7 years from now, Neptune is still creating uncertainty in your finances. If you can surrender your fears over what you can't control anyway, you'll gain profound treasures, which may or may not be financial. Pluto has made you really conscious of how important health is to happiness and a sense of security, and you've probably revolutionized your lifestyle as a result. Continue your efforts, including making more changes, even if you're not getting all the results you want. You know you have to do it, even if sometimes it's hard to break those old, self-destructive habits. The eclipses of the last year brought issues out of the woodwork that you knew were important. You just didn't know they were that important.